we all ready? Ready, Dan? Yeah? Okay.
Oh, Josh is here.
Alright, cool. Well, we're getting started. Right, let's have everybody knee up. Come on. Let's keep going. Alright, we ready? Right. Alright, on your feet then. Let's start 100 turns just to get us moving, alright? 100 turns. So just one way, then the other. 100 times, yeah? Doesn't have to be fast, but does have to be accurate. Okay? Just get our body moving. 100 turns. That's it. Once you're ready, Josh, just jump on. That's it. Don't worry about being super quick, but make sure you're getting your feet in the right position. That's it. Turn. Good. When you get to the end of the turn, try and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze. You got to get out of the habit of when you're turning, rounding off, because it will just throw your balance off and you'll lean off. So every time you turn, squeeze your shoulder blades. Every time, and just set yourself. Yeah? That's it. Good. One way. Make sure you plant your feet as well. Don't turn and sort of be one leg up. Actually plant your feet when you come in. So 1, 2. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Squeeze your shoulder blades at the end. That's it. Good. Alright, I think we're going to reduce it to 50 rather than 100 because I think we'll be here a long time just warming up. So just 50. You done 50, Josh? Or you lost count?
I'm at 78.
You said, alright, let's finish it at 100 then if we're close. That's it. Good. Get that control. Good. Full turn, squeeze, and squeeze. Good. Okay, so next thing, we're going to do 20 on each side. I want you to do right turn. Once you've done your right turn, step back into a lunge position, okay? Keep nice and strong and controlled. Then you turn left, step back into your lunge, okay? So if you're turning right-handed, right foot goes back. If you're turning left-handed, left foot goes back. Does that make sense, yeah? Squeeze your shoulder blades. Make sure you're nice and strong. Let's go. 20 each side. Turn, back. Nice and controlled. Turn, back. Still squeeze your shoulder blades. Focus on keeping really good posture. Remember, a lot of this is learning to keep control of your body. Turn back. You see me alright, so? That's it. Good, make sure when we're turning, we're not twisting our body in the lunge, because if we do, we have no power for throw in, we're going to get counted off the other way. So make sure when we turn, we're in a straight line. Yeah? This position. Same as what we were talking about last week with the Uchimata step. Step 1, 2, back, control. Down. when you're doing this, guys, especially Dan and Josh at the back, if you have the line in the middle, okay, when you turn, you boys, you're almost on the line, so you're having to balance. You should have one leg either side, and your leg should roughly be shoulder width. If you're off balance, it's no good, okay? So let's turn. That's better, Mouse, that's it. Yeah, so step 1, 2. Control your body. 1, 2. That's better. Remember, you don't need speed, but we do need accuracy with the movement. That's it. That's better, Josh. That's it, back. Yeah, good. 1, 2. Step back. Control. Good. How many you want back? Squeeze back. Keep control. That's it. Keep that control. Turn, turn, turn. Good work.
Squatting the other day.
Alright, just whilst you're finishing that off, okay, what we're going to do next, same step, okay, 1, 2, your leg's going to go back, but what I want you to concentrate on is your chest going forwards, okay? So don't focus on this leg movement going back, focus on your turn, chest and leg going, your support knee going forwards, yeah? So same thing, 20 each side, you're going to turn and then lean forwards, okay, with that movement. The trickier throws in judo, the biggest thing that stops us from being able to do it is our control of our own body, okay, more so than anything else. We can't use our body properly, we can't do it. Okay, so turn one side, chest out, send your knee and chest forward, then on the opposite side here, come back, send forwards. Alright, 20 each side. That's it. So don't send your head forwards, don't send your head, send your chest forwards, okay?
So when you're turning with the right, when you're turning right,
Yeah.
do you go? Are you leaning on the right foot? Am I extending my left foot? Or
No, if you're
It's
turning
the other way,
right,
isn't it?
yeah, your
Yeah, okay.
left leg is your support.
That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
And from this position, you need to be thinking about your knee, chest driving forwards rather than legs. If you go head down, your leg's going to go up and you're going to go off balance. Okay? So from here, chest forwards. Yeah? That's it. If your support leg is straight, you got no power. Support leg bent. Okay? That's it. Forwards. That's it. Chest forwards. Good. Remember, your focus is not how high you lift your leg. Your focus is how much you drive your chest forwards. Okay, that's the most important part. 1, 2, chest forwards. That's it. Good. if you feel like you're a bit more confident, make sure you're lifting your leg in the turn now, okay? So if you feel happy, don't do 3 steps, then lift. Go 1, 2, and do it on the 3rd, okay? Yeah, that's it. Good. Same thing, if you feel like your head and your body's going diagonally, you're losing balance, okay? You want that in a straight line, straight forward. That's it. How many on, Beck?
7 is second or 7.
That's it, go on. Okay, stop once you get to 10 on each side then. Good. Done, boys, at back? Yeah? Alright, so just on the spot now, square stance, you're going to step back, Kouchi. Okay, step back, Kouchi. Only on your fighting side, your dominant side, okay? So if you're right-handed, your left foot comes back. As it does, you sweep right foot, okay? So 20 times, just step back, Kouchi, yeah? Step back, Kouchi. Let's go. That's it. Here, back. Remember, when you step back for your Kouchi, if you step back too shallow, it's going to be in the way for your sweep. So you have to make sure that you actually get it out of the way for our sweep, so we don't trip ourselves over. That's better. Yeah. So start from square, step back, and then through. Step back, and through. And remember, your throwing direction is 45 degrees that way. Yeah, if you're left-handed, that way. Yeah? So don't do this massive turn away from it. Think about that. So we're here, my throwing direction's there. Yeah? 45 degrees to your left if you're right-handed, 45 degrees to your right if you're left-handed. That's it. Hit, sweep. Good.
Like that. Can't do that, it's hard. Like
Make
that.
sure your legs are still bent as well, yeah? You still need power. Problem is with Kouchi, what most people think is when they're here, they're sweeping, they just think it's that movement, but we still need that drive through. You still need power to be able to throw. So when I'm here, I still need that leg bent. If it's straight, you're not going to be able to do it. Yeah? Done 20? Cool. Alright. Okay, so this time, same position. We're going to step, but when we step this time, we're going to step slightly to the side. As we step to the side, we're going to come round. What's this technique? Ouchi. Yeah, so Kouchi this side. This time we're going to step this way, okay? And it's just slightly to the side to allow us room, okay? Does that make sense to everybody, yeah?
One more, please.
So from here, if I'm in square, I'm going to step slightly to the side, then I'm going to draw around. And these are the techniques as your partner's coming on to you, okay? So this is as they're coming on. Yeah? Alright, let's go. Step to the side, 20 this side. Okay? Step up. Then come through. There. Good. Here, one. As we come round. Drive. So think about the direction. You still need to think about what direction you're trying to throw your partner. Kouchi this corner, ouchi this corner, okay? As they're coming onto you. So when I come to the side, so say I was in stance, I'd be stepping out to be able to draw that leg and throw this way, yeah? But we're doing it from a square stance at the moment. So we're just stepping, we're drawing, but we're going this way. Okay, does that make sense, yeah? So 45 degrees this direction we're going to throw. Here, and we drive. Let's go. Yeah, so Miros, your throwing direction is that way. Yeah, towards dawn. Let me get my reference for you. So if you had your partner, they'd be coming this way, so you'd be stepping, drawing, and throwing in that direction. Yeah? Remember, we're looking at getting control of our body, but using it how we want to. Because a lot of you, you've done judo for a little while now, you'll be thinking, oh, I could have done that technique. But generally, you've thought about it and the time's gone. So we need to be able to use our body as and when we think of it. Okay, all done? Right, so we're going to pick it up a little bit faster. You're going to do 20 each side. Step back, kouchi, step to the side, ouchi. Yeah, step back, kouchi, step to the side, ouchi. 20 each side. Yeah, kouchi and ouchi. Alright, let's go. Step here, step back, kouchi, step to the side, ouchi.
So both of those equal 1.
Yeah, well 20 each side, so yeah. 20 of those and 20 of those. Now the important thing to think of with this is if we were doing it with a person, I was teaching you these techniques, we might do it slightly differently. That's not the focus. At the moment our focus is using our body, stepping out the way, coming through, stepping out the way, coming through, and reacting and changing our balance. Yeah? Yeah, see when you step back there, you're looking over here. That direction, that direction. Yeah, that's it down. So Josh, with your foot is always toes towards the floor. Your toes should never be pointing towards the air. So when we're here, kouchi, when I'm here, ouchi, yeah? Toes always at the floor. Yeah, but your throwing direction's that way.
To my right.
Remember, these would be rear techniques, which means your partner would be falling backwards. So if they're falling backwards, they're falling away from you. Yeah? Good. And with that, when you go for your ouchi on the left, try and circle your hips down. If you go circle here, you got balance. Yeah? As you come down. That's better, Miros, yeah. One, and then the other side. One. I'm still trying to use my hips for my power, my drive, control of my body. Come through, yeah? That's it. Here.
I don't know what number I'm on now.
Don't worry, don't worry. Dan's counting, I can see it in his eyes.
Good.
How many do you think you're on, Dawn?
Styling out.
Alright, good. Now with this, if at any point you feel like you're moving and you could fall over, okay, so if you're doing your sweep, you're most probably off balance, okay? That's a lie. You will be doing techniques where you have to adjust to stop yourself falling on your face, but it shouldn't be that you're moving and you feel like you've got no power. Okay, I think that's the difference. You should, even when you're doing your kouchis now, you should still feel strong. If you feel like it, I'm doing this, but I most probably get knocked over, you're doing it slightly wrong. Yeah? Right, grab yourselves a quick drink. We are going to make it slightly harder. Okay. Now, as I said, this is about control of our body. Yeah, controlling, moving, changing our way. So we're just going to jog on the spot. I'll say kouchi or ouchi. You have to do it from that point, yeah? So if we're jogging, I say kouchi, you go back, then you carry on jogging. I say ouchi, you go ouchi, then you carry on jogging. Doesn't have to be a fast jog, but what I want to see is you change your weight, one foot to the other foot, and then be able to move into your technique. Okay? We'll start off slow, and then we'll see how we go. Yeah? Alright, let's go. So on the spot. Okay, kouchi. Yeah. Ouchi. Kouchi. Obviously it's easy for me because I know what I'm going to call. Ouchi. Ouchi. Kouchi. 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 Ouchi. Ouchi. Kouchi. Kouchi. Ouchi. Okay, keep jogging. Kouchi. Ouchi. Good, right, grab your jackets. Have you got a jacket with you? If you've got a jacket, grab your jacket. So we're going to do the same thing now. Don't actually use your dummy for this, just grab your jacket. Okay, so now we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to be jogging, I'll say the technique, and I want you to use your hands as well. Okay, so the main points with kouchi, we're going elbow to elbow. With ouchi, we're driving over their shoulder. Okay, but the whole time we're still going to be jogging. I shout kouchi, one, ouchi, there. Okay, and this will just help you with your direction. So when you're going like this, you should clearly be able to see what we're after. Yeah. All right, let's go. So jogging on the spot. Kouchi. That's it. Ouchi. Ouchi. That's better, yeah. Kouchi. Kouchi. Ouchi. Ouchi. Kouchi. That's better, yeah. Ouchi. Jogging. Kouchi. Let's get our jogging a bit more now. Kouchi. Ouchi. That's better, yeah. Ouchi. Kouchi. Kouchi. Ouchi. Good. Kouchi. Ouchi. Good, that'll do. Grab yourself a quick drink. Good work. Yeah, and that is it. That's the main point. Like, whenever you are doing randori or judo, there'll be a lot of points, especially the more judo that you do. As an adult, you'll start thinking, oh, I could have most probably done something, and then it'll be, I could have done this technique. And it's just purely the fact that you can't activate the muscles when you want to activate them. That's why that's really good.
Definitely help with the jacket.
Yeah, I think using the jacket can be pretty good. Right, so we're going to go down to our nails sequence that I asked you to practice last week. What was it, Beck?
It is starfish.
Yeah.
It is turtle.
Yeah.
It is glute bridge. It's over.
Yeah, bridge and roll, yeah. Excellent. So we're doing our defense, but we're doing it in our sequence, okay? So imagine you've just been thrown, you're on your back, everything comes in nice and tight for your turtle position, then you go for your bridge and roll, yeah? So from here, we go starfish, turtle, and remember with our bridge and roll, we're pushing up and we're going to our knees, okay? So from here, we go flat, turtle, then bridge up, and to our knees, yeah? 20 each side. Let's go 10 each side, 10 each side, okay? All right, let's go 10 each side. So starfish, turtle, and then bridge and roll. There, so here. And the other side. That's it. Bridge and roll. Good. That's it, really engage your grip. Remember guys, what we talked about last week, when it comes to defending, okay, you need to create space. If you're open like this, they'll take all the space on top of you. Everything needs to come in as tight as it can. And that goes with the bridge and roll. If my legs are out here when I go for my bridge and roll, I'm gonna have no power to drive up. So my legs need to be in, so I can drive and go over, yeah? Let's go, keep it tight. Keep it tight. One side, then bridge and roll, up and over. Yeah, in, then hips up more, Dan. All the way up, drive to the sky. Good effort, Josh, that's it, Dawn, good effort. Hips up, side, and then drive. Good. And remember, when we're going for our drive, hands are in because we're going to bump up with our hips and then use our hands to come over. Okay? One motion. That's it. We're not going for the bridge and roll until we get that reaction of them pushing us back, yeah? So in tight, then bridge. Push, push, push. Push those hips up and go. As fast as you can. And then up onto your knees. That's it. Yeah, good Josh. So from here, in tight, then up, and over. Hips up, down, higher, higher, higher. Good. Good. So remember, this is, especially in beginner, intermediate judo, when we're doing our nails around Dory, Muni Katami is like the go-to hold down, okay? And if we're in this position here, and we're going to hold our partner down, staying there is no good. We have to come up into a ball as quickly as possible. So what if that's me underneath, my partner's wanting to come in to try and control as much space as they can, okay? So when I'm here, I'm trying to flatten them out, get them back in that starfish, yeah? So as quickly as you can, you want to pull everything in, just like a turtle in defense. Pull it in, okay? On your side, facing your partner. Because at least that way, you've got some vision, some way of trying to keep them away from you. So that makes sense, yeah? If it's too loose, if I'm too flat, okay, if when you come to your side here, your legs are still out, you're going to have no power to drive them away. Because if you could, you would just push them away from you, yeah? So in your head, when you go to turtle position, if my partner's here like this, when I go in this position, if I could, I would push my partner away from me. But you're never going to be strong enough to do that, okay? But you must get everything in nice and tight. By doing that, your partner's going to then react to drive you backwards, yeah? So when I'm in here and my partner drives my shoulders back, that's when, so he's trying to get his arm under my head to secure the Muni Katami. So here the whole time I'm pushing with my legs into my partner. Then when they drive me, that's when I come over the top. It's pointless going for your bridge and roll unless they're trying to drive you backwards. Yeah? Last couple, let's go. Last couple. That's it. Drive over. Push, push, push. Don't go for the bridge and roll until you're tight and you're trying to drive towards it. Good. Both sides. And then push, 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 hips up, drive over. Good. Now see how you're pushing your hips up back before you decide to roll? Okay, so you're up facing them. They'll crush you down, they'll get your hips down.
Too early?
Yeah, so from here, once I'm in this position, I'm already starting to bring them over because they're driving me. So as they're driving me, that's when I start to come over. You won't be able to do this. You'll lose any power when you're doing it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, one more.
Just trying to coordinate it.
Go on, one more each. Let's go. One more each side. Yeah, in tight. And as they push you, go through your head. They're pushing you back to drive you over, and then you switch. Yeah. Good. Good. Okay. All right. So we'll go over as the attacker now. Yeah. So I'm going to go for mini katami. My partner's on their side. They're going to turn towards me. I know now if I try and drive my legs and my hip over, they're going to go bridge and roll. So I want to control the hips. Okay. So from this position, I'll just move it sideways so you can see it a little bit easier. They're on their side. Instead of driving, my knee comes up. My knee comes over and onto the floor. Okay. That's going to stop them being able to just catapult me over the top. Knee comes on the floor, leg comes over like a windscreen wiper. Okay. We don't swing it over. A, they'll trap it, and B, if I'm here driving, I swing over, I lose my balance. They roll me with bridge and roll. Yeah. So from here, in this position, knee comes up, drive over, keeping this tight, push it across, and then I'm here. Yeah. Sometimes the hard thing when we're doing nails, especially hold downs, we never practice the defensive part at the same point. But if we do, if my partner's on their side like this, trying to keep their distance, Tati Shokatami is easy because my arm's already under, and as I come here, it's already there to push across. But if they're just laying flat, you have to lift the arm up, push it across, come in, which is no good. Yeah. Got it? Let's go. From this position, so partner on this side, push across, here. From this position, they're trying to block, keep this tight, knee comes up, drive, knee over, control the hips before we switch, and then stay low. Yeah? Control the hips. So we'll go from this side. So from here, in this position, knee comes up, drive over, then switch. And keep everything in. That's it. And try and use your legs like windscreen wipers. Moving, not a big swinging motion.
And this is what am I pushing that one across his face?
He'll be blocking, or she, whatever you want it to be. They'll be blocking here. At this point, you're not that worried, but as you transition over, that's when you push it across. As we come in here, to keep it nice and tight. That's it. Push across, knee down. Good, Josh.
That's
That's it.
too high because I'll just get. Do I need to move down him a little bit?
No, I mean, you're looking to control the head first and then the hips. What you don't want is your legs all the way down here because they'll trap them and bridge and roll you. Okay, so you want your hips fairly high and under their hamstrings, your feet. Really. Sit there. Good, Dawn. Knee up, drive over. Good. And push through. That's it. So knee up now, Miros. Yeah, drive your knee over. Foot comes through. And then keep that control. Yeah, good, Josh. Sit down. So remember there, your partner should be facing you down. They should be turning towards you to try and go. Okay. If they're rolling away from you, we'll do something different. Yeah. Up, over. Okay, let's finish this off, make it super tight, okay? So last part of this sequence, and with this bit, is about keeping your legs out of danger and stopping them from bridge and rolling you, yeah? There are two main things when we're attacking. So the first part, they're on their side here, they're looking to trap our leg, we go over, control the hips so they can't bridge and roll, and then we're in this position, okay? Now at this point, what I'm gonna do is this leg, the knee stays on the floor, but the foot comes across the hips, okay? That's what I'm looking for. The hip's gonna cut, the leg's gonna go across the hips, okay? Once I'm there, I'm then gonna bring my knee up, over, and I'm gonna finish on this side, okay? So, let me show you. I'm gonna go for Muni Gatami, Tati Gatami, into Kata Gatami, yeah? So from here, I'm up, got the control, knee comes up, drive my knee over, secure this position, okay? Now, some people hate being in Tati Shogatami. They don't feel like they can keep the control on the hips. They don't think they can keep them down, okay? So from here, we're keeping this across their face. The leg comes across on this side, and then my knee comes across, and then I just settle in on this side. And if you've ever been held down with a good katakatami, it's horrible, okay? And that's what we're doing, we're just locking the hips out. Okay, so it might be easier if I demonstrate it again, but from this direction so you can see my legs, okay? With the arms, just remember you're just controlling the head the whole time, okay? So from here, in position, knee comes up, drive it over to here. Then from this position, toes up, and then I come through, then knee comes over, I just sit down. And with this, I'm looking to keep that in his side, so it just keeps that pressure through the body. Yeah? Let's give it a go. With your legs, just think about using them like windscreen wipers, yeah? So they always go. So knee up, drive, hips over, foot comes through, good. Then left knee stays on the floor, left foot goes over the hips, then left knee comes over, there. And then you're in a super strong hold down.
Now, would I want to be spread out?
No, so well, traditional katakatami, you would be one leg out to the side and one knee in here. But for me, I like to just get my knees wide and my hips low. So I just literally just be in this position with my partner, okay? It's just about stability, wherever you feel strongest, okay? That's the only reason why we're going from the Tati Shogatami to the katakatami, so we feel stronger. Yeah, so whatever your base feels it needs. That's it. So do the whole sequence again, Miros. That's it. Cross his face.
Arm.
No, because he'll escape. If it goes under your arm, he'll escape. So it goes across his face.
Like
That's it, Miros. Knee across.
do I want to be shoving in there?
Yeah.
No, isn't my right leg? Or it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what leg. Yeah,
You've got to come this direction
that
now.
side, haven't I?
Now, if you've started that side, you've got to finish that side. So you're going across the body. You're going from one side of the body to the other.
Okay, right. So
Okay? That's it. So if you start one side, you work your way across. Keeping that control. Yeah. Knee over, foot over, and then drive. Yeah, I mean, it all goes from the fact that they've come into this turtle position to try and push you away, yeah? So the hands should take care of themselves. So my partner should be here like this, trying to push me away. So if somebody's trying to push against my shoulder to block, the most natural thing is to push it off my shoulder, okay? I don't want to push it under my arm, because if I push it under my arm, it won't be long before their head's going to try and follow, okay? And then try and escape, capturing your legs, okay? So imagine with this, your partner's trying to escape. They've got their arm on their shoulder, arm on your leg, trying to keep that distance. So I'd be stupid just to keep it here, so I have to push it across their face. Once I've done that, it doesn't move ever again, okay? So I come in, tight, over, and I'm in, and that stays there. The upper body's locked off. It's just now about securing your base. Okay, and making sure your legs don't get trapped. Well, one more, let's go, before we finish up. So you wouldn't change your arms down, your arms would be exactly the same. Should be that one across, yeah.
He's going to be trying to push me away.
Yeah.
And that's...
Yeah, cross their face. And then follow it over. Now why would we transition from one hold down to another hold down? What's the only reason why we'd move from one hold down to another hold down?
If it didn't feel secure enough.
If you thought they were going to escape. In judo we don't change unless we feel like we're going to lose the position or lose the point, okay? When it comes to our hold downs, we squeeze tight. It's only when we feel like we're losing control, we're feeling like maybe they're slightly bigger or stronger, that we need to move our position. But remember, as soon as the clock starts, you only need to hold them for 20 seconds that you've won. So we don't just transition through, we only transition if we have to keep the hold down. Yeah? So I wouldn't be thinking of an arm lock, I wouldn't be thinking about anything else other than securing that hold down. Yeah? Alright, good effort. Let's finish up. Okay, so next week, as long as the weather's alright, we'll be back on, okay? I think Jihad and Yuri will be back next week as well, I think. Okay, right, no straight backs. Great. Good work. Now remember, leave the mats where they are, we'll clean those down, alright? So just make sure you clean yourselves, alright? No worries, good effort. Good effort.
Not even a fluffy bunny.